Do you know that feeling when you simply can't stop looking at someone in the crowd because they're so strange? Not in a bad way, just different. Their appearance might be weird, unreal, or unexpected, but still magnetic, hard to ignore, and somehow fascinating. Sometimes one look is enough to make you question reality. And every single person in today's video is wired a little uniquely. Let's take a closer look at the 15 most strangest people like no one else on the planet. Number 15, Ashley. Ashley is 25 and lives with Treacher-Collins syndrome, which is a very rare condition from birth that affects facial bones and tissue, meaning he was born with no cheekbones and no ears. "I've dealt with this for 23 years, he says. "The stares, the looks. I am who I am. If you don't like it, tough." His dad, Michael, remembers how rare the condition was at Ashley's birth. Not many people knew about Treacher-Collins. It affects 1 in 10,000. Ashley's had over 30 surgeries, including jaw distraction, where the jaw is broken daily to move it forward. He was bullied relentlessly in school. "They'd punch me, kick me, pin me against the wall." It shattered his confidence, and he kept silent. "I didn't go out. I just stayed in my safe space." But now, through TikTok, Ashley spreads awareness and hope. Even when hateful comments roll in, he keeps posting. Because this isn't about sympathy, it's about showing up, scars and all. Number 14, Christian Buchanan. Christian was born on February 18, 2011, with an extremely rare and severe craniofacial cleft known as Tessier cleft. It ran from his mouth, across his face, and up toward his eyes, which, tragically, never developed. He was blind shortly after birth. During his mom, Lacey's pregnancy, doctors warned of serious abnormalities and offered termination, but she refused. Christian's life began with surgeries, therapies, and complex adaptations, a feeding tube within days, bone grafts to his skull, and numerous facial procedures. But Christian's story isn't defined by any of that. What sets him apart is a spirit that overpowers limitation. His mom often says he's taught her to appreciate joy and ignore life's trivial complaints. Today, he laughs, learns, teases, and lives fully, just like any other little boy. His journey is a striking reminder that even when the body is tested by rare conditions, the soul can shine through with warmth and a wild, joyful defiance. Number 13, the man with neurofibromatosis. This man was born with a severe form of neurofibromatosis type 1. In other words, he has tumors growing across most of his face, but he refuses to let that crush his spirit. Julio, 39, from Parademinas, dreams of one day undergoing surgery to remove the enormous tumors that cover nearly his entire face. They've grown so large that one of his eyes has been badly impacted. He now has to wear a bandage over it at all times. Julio's birth mother left him at just 9 months old after doctors told her he wouldn't survive. But they were wrong. Raised by his adoptive mom, Maria, Julio has completely defied the odds. He remains hopeful, positive, and focused on his future. Despite the daily struggles and constant stares, Julio refuses to hide. His condition is visible, but his resilience, that's even more noticeable. And one day, if his dream of surgery comes true, he might finally get to see the world without barriers, just as himself. Number 12, the double-dose twins. Miriam and Michelle Corrales, both 34 and from Miami, go by the name double-dose twins. These beautiful curvy twins mirror each other's lives to keep their bodies nearly identical, including their jaw-dropping 40-inch booties. They've struggled in love, claiming men are intimidated by their unbreakable bond. Today, Michelle is heading on a blind date with Michael, a 31-year-old real estate agent. What he doesn't know? Michelle won't be alone. Miriam's tagging along. How will Michael react to their inseparability? Can he handle both of them in one room? That's the real question. And honestly, if you've got any guesses, we're all ears. But one thing's clear. They're a package deal. Double the sass, double the curves, and definitely double the drama. Whether or not it works out romantically, they've made one thing crystal. They're not changing their connection for anyone. And for what it's worth, they look incredible doing it. Number 11. Love in the club. Love is blind. We've all heard that. But what happened here wasn't love, at least not at first. CHXPO met Mallory at a bar. She was dancing on a stool, twerking like the night was hers. He pulled out his phone, hit record, and instantly thought, I gotta take her home. That was it. Sparks, chaos, the whole thing. But there was one issue. He's 12 years younger. People roasted them, said he looked like a teenager, told Mallory to date an adult. Even her own friends side-eyed the whole thing. One said the age gap felt off. Another questioned his height. But Mallory didn't care. He has an old soul, she said. We like the same things. His vibe, his confidence, his strange humor, all of it clicked for her. They laugh, they argue, they stick together. And if people think it's weird, that's their problem. Let them talk, Mallory said. This isn't a picture-perfect Instagram romance. It's loud, messy, real attraction. And for them, that's enough. Number 10. The judged parents. Well, we're not sure how to phrase it, but this isn't typical, and that doesn't make it wrong. It's their life and their choice. Alyssa and Jimmy met online back in 2013 and tied the knot 6 years later. She has a C1 to C2 spinal cord injury. He doesn't, and that alone turned them into a target. The trolling escalated when Alyssa became pregnant with their first child, Luke. Strangers branded her irresponsible, claimed Jimmy had a fetish, assumed she just sat there, helpless. Alyssa knows better. People think we're incapable of love or parenting, she said, but Jimmy's been right there, always. They don't know how strong she is, he said. Together they built a family anyway. Now Luke's here, and their life may not mirror the norm, but it functions. They focus on the support, not the judgment. Even when it stings, they keep showing up, not to silence critics, but to live as everyone should, without needing anyone's permission or help. Number 9. Anjali and Keshav Kumari. Anjali Kumari, age 7, and her baby brother Keshav, just under 2, live in Ranchi, India. They were both born with 2 ultra-rare genetic disorders, progeria and cutis laxa. These conditions cause rapid aging, loose wrinkled skin, and joint pain, making the children appear elderly despite their young ages. Their parents, Shatrughan Rajak and Rinki Devi, first noticed Anjali's symptoms after a serious bout of pneumonia. Her skin didn't recover and instead became dry and slack. When Keshav was born, the signs returned. His skin too began to wrinkle abnormally. The children are mobile and can attend school, but they face ridicule daily. Kids call Anjali names like Dadi, Bandaria, and even Hanuman, mocking her appearance. Their father works as a laundryman, struggling to afford any real treatment. Most of what they receive are homeopathic remedies. Some help came from the Care Today Fund and a government scheme, but there's still no cure, only attempts to ease their pain and improve comfort where possible. Number 8. Bayezid Hossain. Back in 2016, a young boy named Bayezid Hossain from Magura, Bangladesh, stunned doctors with a condition that aged him decades in just a few years. Though only 4 years old, his face and body resembled that of an elderly man. He was diagnosed with an aggressive form of progeria and possibly cutis laxa, a connective tissue disorder causing extreme skin looseness. His mother, Tripti Khatun, described how devastated she was when he was born. Doctors were baffled. By age 4, Bayezid had decaying teeth, sagging skin, and joint pain that left him fragile. He didn't attend regular school because other children were afraid of him. Yet mentally, he was bright, curious, talkative, and emotionally aware. His parents, from a small rural village, tried every option within their means. Though he was dealt one of the rarest conditions known, Bayezid's existence challenged ideas about value and beauty. His short life carried weight, a reminder of how society reacts to difference and how love never falters. Now let's head over to number 7, Katie's transformation. Katie describes her look as full-on Y2K pink Barbie princess. She's 20, obsessed with pink, and owns it like it's a lifestyle. It's like an addiction, she says. She runs a small business designing clothes and accessories, and she models them too. But here's the twist. So does her grandma. She loves it, Katie laughs. I've dressed her up before. She has a blast. In this episode of Transformed, Katie is flipping the script. She's shocking her family by doing a full special effects makeover into a grandma. I've never done anything like this, she says, but I'm excited. The transformation stuns everyone, parents, grandma, the whole crew. But the reaction? Pure love. My grandma loved the clothes, Katie says. I know she wants to steal them. This wasn't just a costume change. It was a tribute, a wink at the generations before her. For Katie, pink may be her world, but style? That's something she shares with the people she loves. Number 6, Lali Singh. Lali was born in 2008 in the village of Saini Sunpura to Vinod and Sushma Singh. She came into the world with an ultra-rare condition known as craniofacial duplication, a disorder where parts of the face appear twice. Lali had 2 noses, 2 sets of lips, and 4 eyes, all on one head. Aside from her ears, every facial feature appeared doubled. Yet, medically, she seemed stable. Doctors noted she had no respiratory issues, could nurse from both mouths, and blink all 4 eyes. Her birth sent waves through the local community. Many believed she was a reincarnation of the Hindu goddess Durga, a figure often linked to strength and divine power. Villagers traveled to see her, touching her feet, offering gifts, and praising her as sacred. Authorities considered constructing a temple in her honor. But for now, surgery was ruled out. Since Lali showed no major internal complications, doctors agreed she could live peacefully as she was. Number 5, the woman with the world's biggest lips. Remember what we said? Some bodies don't follow tradition, and some people don't care to. This woman proves that. Vienna is known for her lips, and she's not done yet. She spent over $160,000 chasing her ultimate look, including $50,000 on lip filler alone. Every few weeks, she jets from Mallorca to Frankfurt just to keep them growing. I want them extreme, she says. I want to stand out. And oh, she does. People stare, some yell in her face, others record her without a word. But it won't faze her. Vienna's built armor. She's not chasing validation, she's sculpting the version of herself she sees in her mind. I'll never stop getting surgery, she says. It makes me feel like me. This isn't about clout, it's about control. Her face, her rules, and love it or hate it, she's not here for approval. She's just existing in the lips she decided were hers to create. Number 4, Bella Roberts. Bella Roberts has spent her entire life swollen, and we mean that literally. She has Hennecam syndrome, a rare lymphatic disorder that makes her body retain massive amounts of fluid. Most people get swelling in a leg or two. Bella has it everywhere: her face, arms, stomach, back, her whole frame. Jeans fit strangely. Moving hurts. Her system doesn't drain fluid the way it should, and it's obvious the moment you look at her. Strangers call her Michelin Man or Popeye. She just rolls her eyes. I'm not fat, I'm swollen, and she means it. Bella isn't here to make anyone comfortable. She doesn't drown herself in oversized clothes or hide from cameras. Instead, she leans right into it. She posts openly, jokes about her appearance, and dares to dream big. Her goal? To become the first disabled woman to win a BAFTA for directing. She doesn't want pity. She wants room to exist. Bella shows up exactly as she is, swollen, fearless, and ambitious. Number 3. Lalit Patidar. Lalit from India became globally known for holding a record that sets him apart. 95% of his face is covered in hair due to hypertrichosis, commonly called werewolf syndrome. This condition causes abnormal hair growth across the body and has been recorded in fewer than 50 cases since the Middle Ages. Lalit's facial hair is so dense it measures over 200 hairs per square centimeter. Growing up, he faced fear and confusion from classmates, but as time passed, his peers accepted him for who he was. Rather than hide, he embraces his unique look. When asked if he'd ever shave or remove the hair, he calmly responds that he's content with how he is. Lalit has turned his experience into connection, sharing his life online, running a YouTube channel, and breaking stigma through presence and humor. His story reminds us that identity doesn't rely on appearance, and owning one's difference can be a source of strength. Number 2. Gail Appelgren. We've talked about this lady before, and here she is again, because she's one of a kind, and she's not looking for pity. What she wants is respect. Gail is 64 and lives with one of the most severe recorded cases of neurofibromatosis. More than 90% of her skin is covered in tumor-like growths, what she calls bubbles. She inherited the condition from her mother. Since she was 12, she's had over 40 surgeries. People stare. Some step back. She's been kicked out of public pools, even called contagious. But everything shifted in 2010 when she met Tim, who also has the condition. His case is milder, but he knew the judgment, the fear, the endless procedures. They connected instantly and never let go. Now they're married and living life on their terms, with humor, love, and zero apologies. Gail never hid herself. She never wanted to be labeled brave or tragic. And with Tim beside her, she finally doesn't need to explain who she is. She's simply living well. Number 1. Living with Haywell's syndrome. Life is pain, and this 18-year-old knows it better than most. And we're not kidding. Hannah, from Muirfield, was born with Haywell's syndrome. This condition is so rare that only about 30 people worldwide have it. It affects her skin, her hair, and her teeth. Basically everything people notice first. She's one of only 8 known cases in the UK. School wasn't kind. Kids stared, bullied her, made her feel like a monster. But Hannah decided she wouldn't disappear. Instead, she started posting about her condition on Instagram and TikTok, showing her face exactly as it is without any filters. She's now working toward becoming a disabled model, and not to prove a point, but because she deserves space in that world too. Her confidence isn't about pretending everything's fine, it's about showing up anyway. Hannah didn't get a choice in how she was born, but she's choosing how the world sees her now, and she's not hiding from anyone. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.